kinky, kinky, kinky. We love it, yes, it's true. And now here's Reverend Mel to be kinky with you. Hey!
Wow.
Yeah.
And
And in between, you get to learn practical things like how to spank or how to paddle or how to tie up, all the little practical skills, but with then finding your truth to your fire.
most of us, there's a lot of us that really don't get in touch with that inner fire inside of us. And to be able to release that and to be comfortable with it.
And some people, unfortunately, have been taught that to be a dominant femme, you have to be a bitch.
Yep.
And you don't have to.
Yep.
You don't have to. There can be, okay, imagine Catherine Deneuve. Or, oh yes, Catherine Deneuve. Or yeah, imagine Mae West. She's actually one of my favorites.
Oh, Mae West, them who has them wears them, and I wears them well.
Yeah. And there are all these powerful femmes out there that are not necessarily bitches. They may have bitchy moments. But how to be powerful without succumbing to a bitter stereotype.
Because you are a female dom, correct?
Oh, no.
No,
No,
really?
I identify as a hedonist.
A hedonist. So you're
I'm all over the map in terms of what I like.
really.
Sometimes I like to top, sometimes I like to bottom, sometimes I like to go top, go bottom, sideways. You know, I'm all over. But
And-
when I do enjoy my dominant space, I do enjoy my dominant space.
And it's allowing yourself to enjoy it all.
Yeah.
It's like being bisexual. You can have lots of weekends, dates. So, I'm just,
Lots of stuff.
how to eat a peach?
How to eat a peach? It's not a dietary advice class. It is the fine art of dining at the Y. Muff diving extraordinaire using your hands and fingers.
Oh, it's eating that.
That peach.
Oh, that peach.
Oh, yes, the split peach
Oh,
indeed.
not the real. I thought it was like a real peach, and I was like, oh, well, I like to take a knife to it.
Well, some people take knives to that peach too.
So it's about, is this geared toward men?
Anyone who likes to love a woman and anyone who has their own peach, because I also cover things that make it good for yourself.
Wow. I had not a clue. So this is,
I actually have people doing tongue lift exercises.
how do you do that?
First, take a plum or a peach.
Okay.
We spend a lot of time working. I pass around plums or peaches that are cold from the fridge. So it's like she's a little frigid after work and a little tense and tight. You know?
Yeah.
A little tense and tight. And I teach all sorts of hand skills to warm her up. And so by the time the fruit gets juicy, and then I have them doing what I call the thumb roll, split open this fruity vulva, and you get to the seed, right? The stone. I have them loosen up the stone, take the whole fruit in your mouth, and then with your tongue, thrust your tongue out, curl it under the stone, pull it into your mouth, and then push it back in and place it in place. So the action is this. And by the time you do 3 sets of 10,
You're really good at that.
yep, by the time you do 3 sets of 10 of pulling out, pushing back in, pulling out, placing back in, you get a full tongue exercise.
That might be also good for like keeping your face.
Probably.
Yeah,
Actually.
yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I'm teaching that tonight, actually.
The tongue thing tonight?
Yeah, how to eat a peach. I'm teaching that over at Coco de Mer. So.
Wow. Yeah, I was really fascinated with all these different, because like I said, I've only known her from bondage. And that's why I was so pleased to have it. So you go out and you buy the peaches and you bring them with you and you put them in the refrigerator for the nice and cold and frigid, like some people are until you get them warmed up.
Stressful day at work.
Stressful day at work, you come home a little frigid. And then they play with it, they warm it up, and then they...
Yeah.
Go
Fun class.
shopping, buy a peach. That's and do the thing exercise. God.
Yeah.
So,
So that I'm teaching over at Coco de Mer, right down the street from here. Yeah, that's one of my venues. Oh, you were asking about where I teach.
yeah, where do you teach?
All over, all over. Okay, let's see. This month, November, I'm going to be teaching in Toronto, Washington, D.C. I'm visiting Japan to do some research for my Pink Japan Contemporary Sex Culture class.
Well, I see it says Pink Japan Contemporary. What is that class?
Oh, it's like imagine the Travel Channel after hours. It's a travel slideshow with lots of anecdotes and observations around the contemporary sex cultures and underground of Japan.
Wow.
So that means, okay, this month I'm going to the Japan Fetish Ball. I'll also visit various red light districts, talk to various people. And it's great because this means that every bar entry and every drink I buy and every nightclub I go into is a tax write-off.
Wow.
Because it's all research.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to go to as many love motels as I can, take pictures.
You need a good cameraman.
Yeah.
You need to make a documentary of this.
Yeah.
So, but you travel all over the world. I mean, I have a list.
Toronto, London, New Zealand, Berlin. I was just in Copenhagen. Next year, I'm heading to Sydney and Melbourne, Australia.
Mm-hmm. And are these all to teach, or is this a lot of this is also for teaching everywhere?
Yeah, occasionally I'll do a performance at galleries, art institutes. Sometimes I'll do a performance at parties, but mostly it's about the classes.
Let's talk about performance, okay? What type of performances do you do?
My art. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Your art.
I really, really need the art in my life. It's very much part of me. I do photography, installation art, and performances.
Mm-hmm.
The installation pieces I did recently at a gallery in San Francisco called Femina Potens, plastics. Did you see pictures?
No, but you had a YouTube thing on it, and I wanted to be, but since we're not broadcasting live this evening, but where can they find that on YouTube?
Easiest place to do that is on my art site.
Okay.
Ranshin, RANSHIN.com. And I embedded the YouTube in there.
Yeah, that's where I saw it.
And it is a sofa. It is called the Love Seat. And it is a sofa that you actually sit on, like this one, but it's made entirely out of blow-up dolls.
Oh, wow.
Entirely out of blow-up dolls. So I had this art show, 5 pieces in the art show, and they were all made of blow-up dolls and various other adult toys. Yeah, it's part of my art prank.
Yeah.
There's plenty of humor in it. I definitely see a lot of my work as a descendant of the surrealists. I have a seashell, a regular seashell that you might buy at a gift store. But if you look in it, inside is a molded silicone vulva. And if you put it to your ear, it's actually playing, there's sound coming out of it because I have little mics, little speakers set inside of it.
And what is it going?
Actually, it starts off with the sound of the ocean.
Really?
And then it goes to rain and storm and thunder and river rushing and the sound of jungles and animals and lions roaring and then meow.
Pussy!
So there's a shell that sits there meowing at you.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah, so I see that as a distant relative to the lobster phone.
I love it. We got to take a break, but what a great sense of humor. You know, this is something that, you know, and if you've seen her perform, I mean, I've seen her do the rope, but you've seen the sense of humor. So what we're going to do is we're going to be back, and you've been watching the Rev Mel Show with my wonderful guest, Midori.
Meow.
We'll be right back. Meow.
Meow.
That is great.